We're talking about recovering from betrayal with world-renowned psychologist Dr. Doug Weiss, author of Addicted to Adultery and Partners Recovery Guide. Dr. Weiss, infidelity and love or sex addiction can cause some of the deepest wounds based in betrayal. So can you please give us a quick rundown on why people cheat?
Well, there's different reasons why people cheat. One is sexual addiction, where they're addicted to sex. For some, it's because they're trying to find something that they don't believe is in their marriage, but they oftentimes are unwilling to work for. Some do it for sport, just because they can.
Just because they can and because they can get away with it.
Right, and some people get lulled into it by rescuing and all that kind of stuff. So there's different reasons why people cheat, but it doesn't really matter what the reason is. It hurts so bad.
So bad.
When you're the all-in spouse and they punch you with that infidelity. It fractures all of who you are, emotionally,
Shatters
sexually, your world, the instability of what's going to happen with the family. It's painful. It's trauma. And I've seen recovery of that. I mean, I've been working with partners for over 30 years. I've seen men and women, be able to go through that process, the hurt, the anger, the grief of all the myriad of losses they've experienced, and be able to become strong women and men again. And some decide to stay in the marriage and work on it if the person's wanting to be faithful and honest and work on it. Or they're able to get strong enough where they don't tolerate that kind of worthless behavior. They're worthy of real love, real commitment.
And they can move forward.
And they can move forward. I've seen it work both ways.
Both ways, yeah. I have lots of people who say, twisted as it sounds, this was the best thing that happened to us. Well, obviously very painful, but we sort of reset our marriage to where it needs to be, and we worked on it, and we're really, really great place. Can you recover from that? You said if both parties are willing to work on it, they can recover. What does that look like?
Well, it looks like probably counseling for both. Him to find out, well, supposing it's him, the person who did the infidelity, find out why and get down to that thing so it doesn't reoccur. And then for the spouse to let them process the hurt, the pain, let them have that support group to encourage them, walk through that. We have materials for this stuff. Anyone can heal who wants to heal. But it takes a team to put a marriage together, because after infidelity, there's the person who committed the infidelities issues, there's the spouse's issues, and then there's the marriage. And the marriage doesn't always survive unless both people are willing to put some life into it to make it survive.
And nurture it. I say to them, it's just like a child that you created together. It needs a lot of nurturing, and it needs a lot of patience. It needs a lot of love, devotion, dedication. Is it possible to rebuild trust when it's been shattered?
It is possible, but we do it the quick way in my office in Colorado Springs. We have a polygrapher, and guys take polygraph tests, or ladies who cheat. And then we can find out if they're cheating, if they're contacting, if they're going back on Facebook, if they're seeing prostitutes, whatever they're doing. And we do them once a quarter to make sure that everyone's keeping their word. And so that ends it for most people.
It's more tangible for them, and it's more reliable.
Well, just trust me doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
It's also you're asking questions of someone you don't trust. So no matter what they say, you're not going to trust. Why put them through that?
Right.
And why put yourself through that? Thanks so much for your words of wisdom and encouragement for those who truly want to get back to a healthy place. Really appreciate it.
We got the lights down low when expectations high.